Hello, Ray Pony. This is Cyber Pegasus Sisters. So it is time for another review of MLP FIM Season 3, Episode 3, and it is entitled Too Many Pinkie Pies. Oh man, this is an episode I can review without actually having to rewatch the episode. It was actually one of several episodes that I watched when I had cable. The glories of cable. And it's pretty straightforward. It is about Pinkie Pie. So Pinkie Pie wants to spend time with her friends. And her friends are kind of busy doing other things. And so Pinkie decides that she's going to walk off and she's going to basically be by herself. And she comes across this pond and she sees a reflection of herself and she falls in, and when she emerges, she finds that there's basically another Pinkie Pie. So Pinkie Pie thinks that she's onto something that's really, really cool. So she constantly goes into the pool and comes out, and there's another Pinkie Pie, and it multiplies and it multiplies and it multiplies. Well, there's kind of a problem with having way too many Pinkie Pies. They want to do stuff. And boy, do they do stuff in the realm of absolute horror. They are totally out of control. And I don't know, I forgot if it was a nod to, I know it was a nod to one of the previous My Little Pony incarnations. But one of the weird things that one of the Pinkie Pies does is turn into a generation, I don't know if it was Generation 2 or Generation 3. It might be Generation 2, I don't know. But it was really creepy. And we're introduced to the art of watching paint dry. And I will tell you something, I did not know it was an art form. And it was all Twilight Sparkle's idea to make all these Pinkies come together and watch paint dry. Because the real Pinkie would be able to watch it. So, overall, it was a really, really great episode. I loved it. I loved the, nod to previous generations. But Pinkie was way too many in this episode. Way, 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 way too many. But enjoyable all the same. And Pinkie learned a valuable lesson. And I believe it was she learned that her friends sometimes have other things to do, but they will always be with you. I'm just drawing this all from memory, because it was one of the few completed episodes that I watched. And also, what I really like about having watched certain episodes is I don't have to listen to the commentary. Don't have to listen to the commentary. So, I'm really happy about that. On a side note, I am still waiting on my 10 to be shipped. Tomorrow is the earliest that this 10 can come to me, and the latest is Saturday, and he still hasn't shipped it. I don't know if he did ship it and he didn't change it to shipped or what, but I will be really ticked off if this coming Monday comes around and I still do not have my 10. I'm gonna tell you something, I will be really ticked off. I mean, it's like, okay, why is it the other seller could have shipped my Canterlot Knights 2-player deck, but he can't ship my 10 and he took my money. I don't get it. I'm going with Toy Wiz from now on if I want any like pop figures and vinyl figures and cards and stuff like that. I'm tired of it. I'm put my hands up and just like, oh, never mind. I am not going to contend with this. So hopefully by Saturday I'll have my 10. If I don't, I'll be one really ticked off brony / Pega sister. So yeah, or just generally a ticked off consumer. So yeah, I mean, you go and you close the brick and mortar stores and you have us all do online shopping and you don't have the decency to actually ship it to me. Yeah. Alright, so I'll see you guys on Friday. Until then, brony on.